Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome in. My name is Chris. I do videos on luxury handbags, shoes, fashion over 50, and fun stuff like that. So if that is something you are interested in, I would love it if you would subscribe. So for today's video, I've been doing a little bit of shopping. I have a couple pairs of shoes to show you, as well as a brand new bag from Coach, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to get right into it, first of all, with a pair of sandals. These sandals are from a brand called K Jacques. I had not heard of them before. However, I was on the internet looking at some dresses on a website, and when I clicked on a dress, the way they had it styled, the model was wearing this pair of sandals. I forgot all about the dress. I actually didn't even buy the dress. However, I got obsessed with the sandals, and they did have them for sale on the website, but they didn't have my size. So then I started to search, and I was looking around, and I could not find this particular style until I ended up on the actual website of the company. It is called, again, K Jacques. I had not heard of it before, but they've been around for 90 years. They are a small family-owned company out of Saint-Tropez in France, and they make these beautiful handmade leather sandals. So I was really excited when I found the website, and the prices were really good because of the exchange rate between the euro and the dollar. And furthermore, they give you a lot of options on their website as well. So on the other website that I was searching for the dress, they only had certain sizes. The size was sold out. Oh well, too bad, right? However, when I did go on the website, I found the exact style that I wanted. And then when I put it into my bag, they give you options. So if you need to have something custom made, they can make it wider for you. They can even thicken the heel on it if you don't like it as flat as it is. So they are very accommodating. It seems like a very customer-oriented type of company. So this is the sandal. It is called the Delta Sandal. Now this particular one they did have in stock, although others that were very similar, I did notice that they would make them for you as you ordered them. They are all handmade out of beautiful leathers, and what I loved about this sandal was the styling on it. I had something very similar quite a few years ago, and I loved those sandals so much I think I wore them to death. They actually just fell apart on me. Not from K Jacques, from another good brand, but what I love about these is they are a thong sandal, and the thong strap goes all the way around behind your heel. So it is very elongating, looks very, very elegant on the foot. And then you have an ankle strap that crisscrosses in front of your ankle, and just one little buckle to deal with. So it's not going to be like one of those gladiator sandals where you have 6 buckles to manage. So what I loved about these is what I thought that they were very minimal, but at the same time very, very elegant looking, and a little bit different from a lot of the other sandals out there. I have and I love my Hermes Oran sandals. However, sometimes I just want something a little bit different looking, and so these were in the same color family. Now these do come in a couple different colors. I got them in this, I forgot what they actually call this color, but to me it looks more like a caramel-y type of brown. But you do have color options when it comes to the sandals. And then another thing I loved about them is that when I was checking out, they wanted to know if I wanted them personalized. So they will actually stamp the sole of your shoe with any sort of personalization that you might like. So I decided, why not? And I went ahead and I had my initials stamped on the back of the right foot there. I don't know if you can see that little CK there stamped into the sole of the shoe. And then on this side, I went ahead and had a little sunshine kind of emblem or emoji or whatever you want to call it there on the back of the shoe. So I thought that was a really cute little additional kind of perk that came with the sandals. But I do love them. When I did try them on, they did fit, fortunately. I took my usual size, which is a 37. So I wear between a 6.5 and a 7 US, but I always go for a 37 in European sizes because one foot is bigger than the other foot, and I always have to accommodate that foot. However, the construction of the sandal is absolutely beautiful. So you can see the handmade nature of these shoes. They are all leather. You can see like the little nails there. You can see the beautiful stitching in the sandals. The hardware is sort of like a kind of antiqued brass to blend right in with the color of the sandal. So I loved all of those features like that, and I have worn them a couple times, as you can see by the bottom of the shoe. They give you a cute little card when you purchase. Merci, bel été, enjoy your summer. So just, you know, really nice touches. You can definitely tell that it's a beautiful family-owned company, and the best part about it was it didn't take long at all. So I ordered from the website. All of my information and everything came up in English and US dollars, so I didn't have to stress about that. And then it took probably about a week, maybe, if that, before I got a confirmation that everything had been shipped. They use DHL to ship, which in my opinion has to be one of the best shipping companies out there. Every time anything has ever been sent that I've ordered from DHL, it really gets here quickly. They tell you when it's going to arrive, you know, right down to a 2-hour window. Okay, your shoes are coming within the next 2 hours. So I really did appreciate that about the shipping as well. So all in all, a really fantastic company. Like I said, they've been around for 90 years. They are called K. Jacques. Now, the one thing I do have to not really warn you about, but just give you a heads up when it comes to the sandals, because the leather is a beautiful, thick, high quality leather, you are definitely going to have a break-in period with these sandals. So don't just buy them and pack them up to take them on a trip, because you're going to be possibly uncomfortable for the first couple wearings. So I recognized that immediately as soon as I put them on, that the leathers were kind of tight, if you want to call them that. They are rather thick, and so don't be discouraged and think, oh my God, I got the wrong size or anything like that, because the leathers will of course stretch out. So I have worn them twice already, and already they are so super comfortable. I don't even feel them on my feet anymore. But there is a break-in window, a break-in period for your sandals, so do make sure that you break them in before you wear them, because you might be in, you know, a little bit of discomfort if you don't do that. But on the whole, beautiful sandals. I'm thrilled with them. Can't wait to wear them to some nice summery tropical locations. Okay, and next up I have 2 items from Coach. I was recently on vacation, hit the outlets, and I found some things that tickled my fancy. The first thing was, oh gosh, another pair of shoes, of course. These are actually sneakers. They are called the Clip sneaker. And this is what they look like. I thought they were so cute. So first of all, I do love a tennis style or a court style of sneaker. These are my favorite styles. I really don't gravitate to anything else but this. And when I think about it, I've kind of gotten into sneakers recently in the past couple of years. I used to not have any. I only had running sneakers for actually doing running. But then I, little by little, started to incorporate some sneakers into my shoe collection, and now I love them. But all of the others that I have, all of the others I say, but there's actually 3 pairs that I have, I decided to go ahead and get something in a little bit of a different color, because everything else was white. So as you can see, this has the Coach monogram on it. And what I loved about these is that they have this beautiful little gold emblem on the back. And so if you're someone who's really under the radar and don't like any logos, these are not going to be the sneakers for you, because obviously they have the monogram, and then they say Coach here, and they say Coach here, and goodness, they even say Coach on the bottom, Coach on the inside, right there. They say Coach on the tongue and everything. So you cannot miss them. They are obviously Coach sneakers, but they do have this clip style in a couple different colorways. They do have it in canvas, I believe, but the canvas did not have the beautiful gold detail on the back, and that's really what I was going for. And although these are not canvas, they're also not leather. So they're actually a PVC, which I'm not usually a big fan of PVC. However, these feel really nice. They were very comfortable on. because the interior is all fabric, so you don't have that weird PVC hitting your foot at all. It's all very nicely padded on the inside, and everything that touches your foot is going to be fabric. So it's all very comfortable. The tongue is nice and padded. And overall, I decided that it was worth it, especially for the price, because if you shop at the Coach outlet, you know they always have fantastic sales. So yeah, I picked these up and I thought they were just so cute. I have been wearing sneakers with sundresses, which, you know, 2 years ago is probably something I never would have done, but now I feel like it's just really current and modern, and I really like the look. So I paired these up with a couple sundresses, and I really, really did enjoy them. They are quite comfortable. I think they look, weirdly enough, I feel like they're understated for a designer type of shoe. You know, even though it is the monogram, it doesn't, like, I don't know, it's not like a loud monogram. It's sort of subdued and understated, and I just really like the overall look of the shoe. So once again, I got them in my usual size 37, or no, actually, I think these are a 6.5. Yes, a 6.5B, which is interesting because they fit perfectly. So like I said, one of my feet is bigger than the other, so usually I go for a 37 or a 7 just to accommodate the slightly larger size, but actually I found that the 6.5 fit absolutely perfectly. My toe is not touching or anything like that, so they might run a little bit big. You might want to, if you're between sizes, you might want to go for the smaller size, which is what I did. Granted, I have an average size width of a foot. I don't have a wide foot, so that may be something to take into consideration, but really, really cute sneakers, and I do appreciate the overall look of them. I think they're just adorable, and I am really anticipating getting a lot of wear out of these. I think they're perfect for the summer right now, but I also think they will transition easily and very well into the fall because of the colorway of these sneakers. And last but certainly not least is a brand new bag. I have been nuts about Coach lately. So my bag came in this giant Coach bag, and it is the Rowan Satchel, for any of you who may be familiar with it. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Is not this the cutest thing? I saw this on the website and I went bananas for it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's puffy. Now, Coach has been doing some puffy bags recently. Everyone is familiar with the tabby. The tabby is not my style. It's not my thing, so I haven't indulged in that one. But when I saw this one, I was like, oh my goodness. With the quilting, I just had to try it out. So luckily, like I said, we were in the outlets, and although I had checked ahead of time, I did not expect it to be there, but there it was. It does come in 3 different colors. This is the Rowan Satchel. They do have a black. They have this beautiful kind of lilac color, and then there's also like a limey green color as well. I did not see the green. I think that was all sold out, but the purple was there and the black was there as well. I'm not really, surprisingly, as much as I love black, I'm not really much of a black bag lover, and when I saw this, I thought, I have nothing in this color. Well, who does? Because a purpley lilac bag is not exactly something that you see every day, but I just loved it. I thought it would be beautiful for the summer, but I also think that it will transition well. I can just imagine this like in the dead of winter. You know, it's January, everything is gray and white and cold and miserable. You're in a head to toe black outfit and you pull out this bag, and oh my goodness, I think it would just be a outfit making bag because of the gorgeous lilac. I could just picture this against the black. I think it would be beautiful. All right, so what drew me to this, of course, is that it is a top handle satchel, which I love. I have, how many of these kinds of bags do I have? Quite a few. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, I don't know, 4 or 5 maybe or so bags like this. This is like a classic style for me, and it is one that really, really appeals to me. I like a lot of function with my bags, and I like them to be very versatile. So this bag is obviously a top handle bag. You can carry it in your hand, you can put it on your arm, or it also comes with a strap so you can wear it on your shoulder, and you can wear it top or crossbody if you want to as well. So this is the strap. The strap is very adjustable. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes about an inch or so apart, which means that you've got a lot of play when it comes to the length of this strap. It's in the same beautiful leather as the bag handles are. It's not puffy, obviously. And the hardware, as you can see, is a silver tone hardware. So this has the really nice clasps on the side there that have the rotating thing on them, so you never have to worry about your straps getting all twisted or anything. And you could, of course, I haven't really played around with the strap length, but it certainly is a bag that you can easily wear crossbody if you like. I probably would wear this just over the shoulder, very similar to my Speedy Bee that I wear usually over my shoulder, but I also carry it handheld. So 2 articulated handles here. They are beautifully made, nice and round, comfortable on your hand. The back of the bag has a zipper compartment. Now it is a small compartment, but it still would be really handy if you just want to pop something in there. Maybe you have your keys that you want to keep in there. I would imagine you can even stick your phone in there. I don't know where I put my phone. That's what I'm looking for, my phone, because I know it's around here somewhere, but I would imagine that you can easily pop your phone in there. You may not be able to fit it all completely, but you can certainly slide it in that pocket and it will hold it nicely. The front of the bag says Coach in your beautiful silver tone with the little buggy carriage, whatever you want to call that there. And the whole thing is beautifully quilted. So there's this diamond quilting, and this of course is what got my attention. I mean, I did not really need another satchel, but as soon as I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, it's quilted, and I love quilted bags. If you watch my channel, you may be familiar with my unfortunate not incident really, but my experience with my YSL Puffer bag. I loved the look of the bag. It was absolutely beautiful, but every time I tried to use it, I just became very frustrated because of the opening on it. So even though I love the look of the bag and I love to just kind of squish it between my fingers and feel how nice and soft it was, ultimately I ended up having to sell it. Not having to, but I decided to sell it because I was not using it. I was really reluctant to use it. I kind of had that feeling like, oh, it's just going to be a pain. It was still in beautiful condition and the prices had gone up, so I ended up selling it for a very good price. And I've been kind of hoping and wishing to get something else to fill the space that one left when I sold it, and this I thought was perfect. So it is just a little satchel. It's definitely smaller than my Speedy 25. A little bit smaller. Let me grab that to show you. So this is my Speedy Bee, and you can see that the Speedy Bee is a little bit taller, maybe by about an inch, and maybe about a ½ an inch wider. So they're pretty similar in size, but this is definitely a little bit more on the petite side. Now the inside of the bag, I have not used this yet. I wanted to show it to you before I actually used it. So they had it all stuffed there for me. Get all the stuffing out of it, sorry. And inside you have another pocket. It's a little bit difficult to see. The interior is sort of like a maroony brown color, which I think is really neat. And there's a zip pocket there. Got my little authenticity card there. So here's a zip pocket, which I'm sticking my hand in right now. It's very difficult to see because, like I said, the interior is dark. And that is, let's see, that's about it, really. Just a big open space except for the one interior pocket. And then, of course, you have the exterior pocket, which I give that one a definite thumbs up because I think that is perfect. And then on the bottom, rather than the quilting, you just have a flat leather here with 4 feet on the 4 corners. Does it say Coach? I believe not. Does not say Coach on there. But there are some, you know, they have really nice hardware on there. Again, it is a silver hardware. And it is not that heavy. It is a pretty lightweight bag. It's definitely lighter than my bandolier because it is a little bit smaller. And I think the puffiness of the bag just gives it a little more of a profile, even though it is not as big a bag. Just looking over some of the details here. So the zipper is really nice. It's substantial, has a nice size zipper pull. It's not oversized, but it's not one of those minuscule zipper pulls that you can't even really find when you're looking for it in a hurry. And the stitching, so around the zipper you have this kind of like edging here with the stitching, and right above where you would connect your strap there's also these little chaps right here that are nicely stitched in and everything, and really everything is straight. The edging is straight, everything is beautifully made, and the price on this bag is absolutely phenomenal. I will link all of these items down below. Do check out the sales, because when I did purchase this, they had like an extra percentage off, so the price was already a very good value, but then with the additional percentage off and everything, it became like, I just couldn't refuse. I thought, my goodness, how can I not buy this bag? I think it was like under $200, which is fantastic for the quality that you get. So yeah, Coach has really been having a moment in my eyes. For years I didn't buy anything from Coach, but then I don't know, all of a sudden they had a rebirth, a resurgence. I started to really like their designs. I thought the designs had become eye-catching. I thought the quality had really improved. There was a while there when I feel like it wasn't maybe the best quality, but now I am really a big fan of Coach. I bought 3 Coach bags in the last year, and I just keep looking out for things from them because I always feel like they've got a lot to offer, a lot of versatility. They have another puffy bag, or like the puffy quilting like this in like a narrow tote bag, which I thought was really eye-catching as well. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. And like I said, I anticipate that I will be using this from summer right through to winter, and I think it's going to be a great addition to my collection. So let me know in the comments below if you have any comments or questions, if you like the bag. Do give me a thumbs up if you like these kinds of shoppy type of videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, guys. Take care.